Alright, moving on to the next quest. All that's left now before our urgent quest is going to be... That's a lot of stamina. Going to be our Gendrome quest. Gather... I guess I want... Oh, hey, Jumbo style. Sure, we'll do the mounting one. Getting a mount on this thing actually might be solid. That reminds me, like, I actually have no idea how the mounting minigame works in this game. It is really different than it is in World. Stock just yet, so we'll go ahead and grab our Gendrome Roadblock quest. And just to double check, let me pull up my list of urgents, or list of required quests. We did Rambunctious Renaplos, check. We did the Land Shark, double check. We did Hermit Grab, triple check. All that's left is Gendrome Roadblock. And then we have Tetsukabura, which Tetsukabura is actually a monster we will be wanting to farm. Because its gear is really solid early on. It gives us actually some health boost, as well as some other really solid defensive skills. It's actually so good, we may actually continuously upgrade it all the way up to high rank, and then do a high rank Tetsukabura, and then we may even get master rank Tetsu. It's really solid. Here for heat endurance. There. I don't know where Gendrome spawns. I think it spawns in 2 or 7. If not, it spawns in 5. No, maybe 4. This is a monster I've not fought in a very long time. Luckily, all of the the Velocidrome, Gendrome, Iodrome, and Geodrome, aside from a couple attacks like Iodrome has a spitting attack where it spits poison. It's not here, it's supposed to be like 10. But the aside from like some small things like that, the dromes actually have the same attack patterns, so it's not really too difficult to kind of scale up into them. What makes Gendrome more dangerous though is its jumping attack paralyzes you, which leaves you open to take more damage. Yeah, there we go. The big crested one. Gendrome. Oh, wait. Oh, it's up there, okay. It's like, where is it at? Paintball it. That attack there can paralyze you. I also know these attack runs a little better, so like the general attacks like that I can like actively like dodge. Almost to Valor mode. I think it's actually the fastest we actually build up Valor mode in a hunt like this. It's really good. Probably should do some quick attacks here to clear the board. That got our soccer slash up. Ooh, that was, I rolled into that. Nobody saw that. Just ignore my health being lower than it was before. There we go. The extra damage there. counter. Go on. Yeah, sure. Down with you doing that. Oh, that was dumb. I should have immediately gone into the Valor dodge there. That would have been smart. Get a flinch midair while actually knock him to the ground would be kind of nice. There we go. And then ideally here we want to try to soccer slash the group. It's already limping off. We're good. I don't want to carve these Genfrey scales. See what we get. Genfrey fangs, I guess. First aid meds. We got a paintball, so it's gonna go through there and actually drop the tier eventually. That's a long. Not a. We'll grab this and run all the way to 3, where it's gonna be asleep. That's what the tier. Hoping for an actual drop, but. Man, Valor mode seems like the damage output increase you get from Valor mode seems really strong. Like, this is not even that great of a weapon we've got on right now, and we're just like melting through these monsters. I'm not even playing that well either. Like, it's just destroying them though. I see why my buddy Sarah called it easy mode earlier today. It is 100% that. Oh, you broke the head. Nice. Oh, great. The moment we stop that is when they attack. Because of course it is. Ground for very long, though, unfortunately. There we go. Use Valor modes. We'll try to finish with the Valor Spirit combo. Nope. I suppose I would miss 90% of the combo. That sounds about right. Nice! What was the sub-quest on that? Kill... Okay, Genfrey, nice. That worked out really well! Let's go! Let's go! Woohoo! Or even better. Mario! Oh, Mario! Oh no. Do the proper method here, which is to devour all of the supply items. So they can't get anything back. I used to do this all the time in the old games. Just like, finish the quest, get my cards, chug down as many supply items as I could, because you lose them anyway, so might as well use them. Are these eggs? Coconuts? What even are these? Some sort of weird fruit? I guess they must be because there's trees here. It's the only thing that makes sense. Solid Genfrey stuff, ice crystals, Gendrum head. Scales, nice. Hey, we're back up over 3 million Zenny. Because I still cannot believe that the items they give you, just as like the basic item packs from the whole thing, were enough to literally get more money than I will ever be able to spend in this game, as far as at least I can think of. So that actually didn't show me an urgent. I wonder if I missed an urgent quest here, or an optional quest here. Renoplos armor. What does this actually have on it? It's got water attack and artillery. So it's like a gun plants? Gun plants? Gun lance set. There we go. Fate is extra carbs, but it's pretty bad. Oh yeah, the helmet's artillery. 5 points of artillery. That's pretty good. Long sword. Still nothing new to craft there. Maybe able to buy something fancy? No. We cannot actually. Alright, let's see. Okay, no, we have to go to Berna to get the urgent quest. So we have the Palico Ranch, they got something for us. We'll go grab whatever that is, and then we'll get our urgent quest. Diligent. Oh, we're gonna get a Palico ticket. Is that everything for them? Was. Whooping around at the speed of sound. Follow my rainbow. Hello again, Hunter. Have you had just a chance to try out the airship I mentioned? You are most welcome to stay here, of course, but I urge you to go out and see the world, expand your horizons. I've sent letters introducing you to the village chiefs and other members of the guild. You should be welcomed in any village you may visit. Just mind that you present yourself to each chief as soon as you arrive in their villages. Like Academy saying goes, in the search for truth, you must walk 1,000 miles. You've come far, Hunter, but you must go further. Go forth now, and do the Y Academy proud. Do I have to do more of these? That was all the required ones. Maybe we have to go talk to each of the villages. We have to go to Poke and talk to them first before we can continue on, and the guild hall. So we may actually have to do both of those. To Poke Village. So Poke is the village of Monster Hunter Freedom 2, as well as Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which was the G-Ring version of that. It is the first Monster Hunter game that I put more than 1,000 hours into, and it's still to this day one of my favorite Monster Hunter games. It is probably also the one that I recommend to players the least about being one of my favorites, because it is the least new to the franchise friendly game I have ever played. There's so much to learn for this game, and it doesn't tell you hardly any of it. So if you're gonna get into the Monster Hunter franchise, you've never played any of these games before, I would start with World, because World is tons of quality of life, and if you like that, then want to see the other ones, play 4 Ultimate, play Portable 3rd, play Generations Ultimate. Not necessarily in that order. This guy here, so he's part of the Dragon Watch, so basically their job is to research Elder Dragons, which are monsters that are generally walking calamities. They're so powerful in what they are that they really don't fit any other classification of monster. So they are everything from dragons the size of mountains to actual, like, European-style dragons that control tornadoes, to unicorns made out of lightning. All sorts of cool stuff. Gee. You there. How would you like to be the new spokesperson for our new, let's call this for a one-of-a-kind attraction? Not too old, not too ugly. You'll be perfect. Academy? Oh, I should have known. My apologies, Hunter. Shall we have a proper introduction then? I'm the chief of Poke Village. Poke is a charming village near the Arctic Ridge. Facilities to satisfy all of your needs, and easily accessible by airship. A remote mountain paradise. How would you like to pitch it? Poke Village may not be too well known just yet, but we'll push you to work to put Poke on the map. Use the house to your left entrance, you'll find everything you need there. Now settled, let's put you to work. We can't have any backwater Mufa villages outstrip. Let's see. So she's jabbing at Berna Village with their Mufas. Since our village hunters are out of town, there's been a lot of work piling up. In the Arctic Ridge, around there, so there's a quest to do. which is to slice some Gia prey. Yep, Gammoth, the big is the monster for this area. Gammoth. So each I mentioned it a little bit before. Each monster, each is these 4 villages has a flagship for this game that is specific to that area. So the Arctic Ridge and Poke have Gammoth, which is an enormous mammoth. It's actually really cool, and the fight's really fun. Yakumo has Michitsune. Burna has Glavenus, and then I cannot for the life of me remember the name of that flying electric wyvern that Kokoto has. I keep wanting to say Valstrax, but it's not Valstrax. That's a totally different monster. It's also not Seregios. It's also a different monster. Okay, okay, we have red things in Burna now. We should be able to go to Burna and get our Astalos. Thank you. Astalos is the name of the monster. It makes some really cool looking gear and weapons as well. Here we go. Give us our urgent. Perfect timing. I have an urgent request for you. Have you ever heard of the Tetsukabra? Many also know it as the Demon Frog. It owes its nickname to its tremendous leaping power and its frighteningly powerful jaws. One has appeared in the Jurassic frontier, bringing research in the area to a standstill. Yeah, the deviant one. Yeah, the deviant one's cool. Blue lightning. It's very, very cool. Do not unplug. That's my charging cable. Quickly, then why can't we continue the research in the Jurassic frontier? And for that, researchers must be able to safely enter and study the land without fearing for their lives. One job: go out and hunt the Tetsukabra. Good luck, hunter. So yeah, as I mentioned before, Tetsukabra armor is very, very solid, especially for this point in the game. So we will be getting a full set of it. Now, I am not one to advocate for full sets, at least at in-game. Now, obviously, we're not at in-game yet, so there's not really a point to, I'd say, develop the hiccups in the middle of my sentence. Not really a point to not use full sets, as like trying to get some mix sets going right now is probably not a great plan. Tetsukabra, though, is a solid hunt, too. It's a pretty good fight, and it is definitely worth farming. Now, I remember it being really easy with, let me restart that since I yawned in the middle of it. You can tell it's been a long day already, but the, Tetsukabra, I remember being really easy with Aerial Greatsword. We'll see how it is with Valor Longsword. I imagine the answer is just as easy, if not easier, but we'll see how that goes. We forgot to eat. Can we eat on the quest in this game? No, we most certainly cannot, so items it is. Okay, they're going to give us some flash bombs for this, which is... It's going to have to pin this thing down. I'm trying to think where... I think it spawns down in the caves real quickly. No, it doesn't. It spawns in area 4. You know, none of the normal monsters are here, though. It's not a Deviljos. It's not like an invasive species, but it's just a monster that's rather dangerous. Should be in 4 or 7. I can't remember which one is which. It is in 7, yeah. Sorry, not 4. 7 is the kind of like starting in the cave area. Before we go in there, we take a drink of water real fast. Gotta make sure everyone stays hydrated, especially myself. What? Doesn't spawn here? It spawns in 3, maybe? I don't think it spawns in the lower... Oh, maybe it spawns in 11. No, it is 3. Here we go, Tetsukabra. This is the first monster we're going to encounter that actually has a roar. and it also does Quake, which is the reservoir counter Tremor. Kind of a cool fight though, because it does like pick up rocks out of the ground that it digs out of the ground with its massive jaws, and then it uses those to beat the shit out of you. And to kind of block your line of sight and stuff too. Now, ideally, we're going to see just kind of like the side of it a lot, because that's where we'll be hitting the legs trying to knock it down. Now, obviously, that's not always an option. We can still get dragged. That free Valor meter out of that. Okay, that's dumb. I was in the mode, it started to do the thing, I got hit anyway. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. Rush and grab another boulder. Ah! I got jebaited. No! Roar, so it's either enraged. Should be enraged. Wasn't aiming for me. Gotta be careful, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna kill by Jaggy. Q Jaggy. I actually have no idea how to counter things that come from above me. I'm not sure if I even can counter things that come from above me. Counter that, though. Got a Dicky boy moving to another zone. Go ahead and sharpen our blade here. Move along. I gotta remember that you can't combo the counter into everything, but you can combo the dodge and everything. Got a leg break, let's go. Full anime slash. I literally cannot see anything, holy crap. Got our Valor move back up. Nice, let's go. Oh, hey. That was not a good way to go. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get stuck underneath him. Be really careful here. Oh. Oh, I can't. Oh, one of his teeth is broken too. I got really greedy there. He's really tired, but I'm gonna need to heal up some. It's a lot of potential damage, but fine. There's Roar. He's probably either enraged or leaving. He's enraged again. Hurt. Okay, so I don't know if the initial hit actually hurts you on that. I think it's just the explosion of the rock that hurts you. Okay, we'll let the cats go since they're... Luke's got Fury going, Ranger's out in count. And then we'll sharpen here. Oh, he's got a fucking jump combo. I don't remember that attack. I should just sit on the ground there. I did restock. Mostly. Okay. Has occurred to me that I might run out of whetstones here because I might have sharpened a little too overzealously. Opportunity. Soccer slash. Into the getting hit. Great. Oh, is this a chance? Okay, it's limping. That's good. I don't actually know where it goes to sleep. It's gonna go down here, so in area 9. Alright, off the cliff we go. Valor stance, or Valor mode, I should say. Okay, you cannot parry the quake. Okay, that's good to know. Tail is hard and hard to break. Nice. I just heard a part break. Oh, it's on the ground too. Nice. Come on. Fall over. You're almost dead. No throwing rocks. That's not good. It's not okay. I don't know if I've ever like focused so much on a monster this low and this early on into a game. Maybe like Monster Hunter 1 maybe, but there we go. And that is a dead frog. Dignified skull. Discount for scales. We will need to do some farming. So I may use the farming of this off camera though entirely. I think we are going to call it a night for the stream. This has been a very fun night. Lots of cool people hanging out. Maybe some cool episodes for YouTube. So thank you all so much for watching. It's been a hell of a lot of fun playing, and we'll be doing this again next Friday with this game. We'll actually be back on Tuesday with some Monster Hunter World, probably. We'll see how I feel. It may be some Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I've not quite decided yet, but for sure on Friday we'll be back. But might as well check in on Tuesday at the very least. We'll for some more Monster Hunter. Catch you guys then, and thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, you can catch us live on Twitch. If you've missed any part of the stream and you're here live, you can catch us on YouTube at youtube.com/Gravy, and you can actually find that information in the chat. I'll go ahead and put that as the information there. So that's our general schedule, but we'll kind of update that as need arises and as content comes out for Monster Hunter World, since Alatreon is on the horizon. Anyway, other than that though, we'll catch you all later. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. This is Gravion, signing out.